when you move places, it's always going to be new, but the people at West Lafayette have really, welcomed me with open arms, and it's been a great experience so far.
What was the big draw for you to join Purdue?
Honestly, my connection with Coach Walters and Coach Harrell. You've seen the track record of Coach Walters and what he does on defense, and then you've also seen it on the offensive side with Coach Harrell. So just being able to learn from him, at the quarterback position, and an offense that I think fits me well, I thought it was a good combination.
Yeah, that offensive genius right there. I mean, did you watch him growing up?
I did, yeah. He still gives me some crap about the Crabtree touchdown versus Texas a little bit.
For you, just this transition to what it is like to be in Purdue, what's the biggest difference you think between being at UT compared to being in West Lafayette?
Yeah, obviously I grew up in Texas, so for me, it's living in a completely different state across the country, which is a little different for me. So that's different. And then, Austin was such a big city, and West Lafayette's more of a smaller town. So it's cool for me to kind of experience both, at the college experience, and just get the best of both worlds.
What is the biggest thing that you learned during your time in Austin that will help you at Purdue?
Yeah, I learned a lot from Coach Herman and Coach Sark. They taught me a whole lot, but I also learned a lot about myself. At times I had some adversity, so I wouldn't be the man that I am today without those experiences, and I wouldn't be at Purdue right now without going through those challenges. So I learned so much from there, and I'm only going to get better from it going forward.
What do you like about this year's Purdue team?
Honestly, our locker room is amazing, and we have some guys that can really play. And then obviously with the coaching staff, have been awesome ever since, and ever since they've been hired. And I think it's a good fit. We have a good chemistry within the locker room, like I said, and we're looking forward to Saturdays.
The offense, what can fans expect? I know college football right now is all about scoring points. What's this offense going to look like?
Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of that, hopefully. That's the plan. We'll be up-tempo, fast-paced. We'll throw the rock around. And, for me, it'll allow me to use some more of my legs than I have in the past. And, like I said, we have a lot of great players, so we're looking forward to showcasing it.
What's the biggest thing you're going to be working on once camp gets going?
Honestly, just continuing to develop that relationship and the chemistry with my receivers and tight ends. I think that's huge. And then, for me, just learning the ins and outs of the system and the offense, just because it's new, and there's some new wrinkles in every system that you learn. So I would say those two things.
And last thing, I know that you know rivalries well. Texas obviously has quite a few rivals, including Oklahoma, which is their biggie. You're starting to experience this Purdue-IU thing. Any similarities? Have you started to pick up on just how important that rivalry is here in Hoosier State?
No, I have. It's definitely a huge deal down here. I honestly didn't know too much of it when I committed to Purdue, but definitely heard about it, and there's definitely a lot of talk about it, so it's pretty big up here too.